Development Bank of Southern Africa says it will continue to demand strong integrity values to those it lends money to. The development financier reported its financial results for the year ended March 31st, 2017. It reported a profit of 2.8 billion rand and earnings of 3.6 billion rand for the period under review. It also improved its strategy to ensure that its role is optimized by drawing private sector closer to the opportunities for developing Africa's infrastructure.
DBSA says Africa's needs for infrastructure development remain critical. The bank has delivered 48.2 billion rands in total infrastructure development support. Bank CEO Patrick Dlamini stressed the importance of demanding high integrity to those it lends to. Earlier this year, DBSA was one of the lenders that threatened to recall its 15 billion rands loan to Eskom. The conditions of that loan are reportedly that Eskom maintains a clean audit, but the utility had received a qualified audit, including 3 billion rands in unauthorized expenditure.
These values actually have got to start defining how we behave and how we work as Team DBSA and as leadership within DBSA. But these are the kinds of demands that we make to those that we advance our funding to. And it's a commitment that actually we make to those that actually provide funding to us. Because we do believe that if there is anything that robs the poorest of the poor, it is the absence of governance. And it is the corruption that actually takes place and diverts the very limited capital resources that can go very far in alleviating poverty in and amongst our people on the continent.
Finance Minister Malusi Gigaba praised the lender and highlighted the need for state-owned enterprises to strike the balance between being financially stable and carrying out developmental objectives.
The financial health and capacity of development finance institutions is one of the strengths on which the implementation of the National Development Plan rests. I am pleased to report that the DBSA, in spite of challenging macroeconomic factors, continued meaningfully to deliver on its mandate whilst remaining financially strong. I have, during the AGM, raised very sharply the need for our DFIs and state-owned companies in general to strive to achieve the balance between financial viability and fulfilling developmental objectives.
Gigaba says government as a shareholder to SOEs is intending to implement what it calls a more comprehensive dividend policy on a standardized basis. This, he says, will raise the standards of how state companies are run. Diabo Seto, SABC News, Johannesburg.